na kayo po ay sinundo ng House, kaya kayo nandirito, at hindi po dahil gusto ninyong makipag-cooperate.
Parang takot na takot si Mr. Governor na tanungin ko tungkol dun sa kwan eh.
Gob,
Defensive. Hindi,
Ako po,
sagutin nyo lang po ako.
I believe it.
I believe. But you believe that there's logic behind the issuance of the show cause orders and yet you're questioning it doon sa Supreme Court? Is that what you're trying to tell us?
the unfortunate reality is that the congressional power of inquiry remains to be used as a tool for mere political retribution. This is an insult. Ngayon ko lang naalaman, hindi ko alam na meron ito. Did you file this? Did you file this?
Yes, Your Honor.
When?
22.
Mr. Chair,
Chairman Akop.
clarification. The parliamentary status before this committee hearing is that the committee has decided to cite the good governor in contempt, and it was approved by a majority vote.
That's right, Chair.
Yes. And also, the two committees also approve the motion for the detention of the good governor because of him being cited in contempt. Di po ba?
That's also correct, Chair.
And therefore, the governor is here because he's supposed to be here because of the contempt order and the detention order.
That is also right, sir.
So may I know if he's already detained in this the premises of this house?
As per our Sergeant at Arms, he is.
And therefore, he's now detained and now requesting the two committees to hear his explanation or his side.
That was his statement prior to your question, sir.
Thank you. Because if I look at the letter, I have a copy here of the letter, Mr. Chair, and I would like to read portion of it. Kasi hindi naman ako dapat mag-request eh. Kasi in response to the verbal request of the Joint Committee, are we the ones requesting him?
As I clarified earlier.
I think he should serve his sentence there.
Yes, sir.
I'm not part of. I am part of the Committee on Public Accounts, but I did not request that the good governor would explain his side here. Yun po yung akin. He should be serving his sentence there, as required by our rules. May I know if the good governor would answer questions already? Kaya hindi po ako nagtatanong eh dahil hindi ba nung una eh ayaw niyang sumagot dahil ini-invoke niya yung sub judice rule. Now, may I know, Mr. Chair, if he will be amenable for some questions from the members of the two committees?
Your Honor, Mr. Chair, we still have these pending cases, no? I have a case in the COMELEC, no?
Oh,
I
sige.
also have a pending.
Mr. Chair, I take it to mean na ayaw pa rin niya sumagot. Okay. Mr. Chair.
Just for clarification lang, Chairman Akop, your question is related to the merit of the resolution or to the contempt and detention order for Mamba?
I was just going to ask some questions about his explanation, Mr. Chair.
Doon sa contempt.
Oh, eh parang takot na takot si Mr. Governor na tanungin ko tungkol dun sa kwan eh. If I listened properly to the explanation of the good governor, the reason why he was not able to respond to the two show cause orders was because his provincial administrator was cited in contempt and detained in the premises of this institution. Yun po yung specific na rason niya. You can read it. Yun po ang rason niya. Na hindi niya nasagot yung kwan, yung show cause orders because his provincial administrator was detained because she was cited in contempt. Yun po ang rason. Sinulat ko rito eh. The second one was, ang reason niya ay dahil dun sa pagdating ng mga typhoon and then he has to do his job there. Now, kung yung kanyang mga minions or employees ay sumunod po sa atin, eh bakit kaya yung mismong governor ay hindi sumunod? When in fact, he should be the one to show the example to follow the law. That's my issue, Mr. Chair. And the other issue is, in his letter, when he signed or wrote this letter, he stated there's a colatilla there, that this is not a waiver of any remedies available to me by law, and without prejudice to not abandon of my pending petition for certiorari and prohibition before the Supreme Court. Naka-file na po ba ito, Mr. Governor? Was it already filed or received by the Supreme Court?
Opo, opo.
Yes. When was it filed? Kasi itong kopya ang binigay nyo sa amin, pinakita ng COMSEC, wala pang receipt ng Supreme Court.
August 22 at 3:15 p.m.
And therefore, na-file na po.
Opo.
So, I take it to mean na hindi po kayo naniniwala doon sa show cause, the reasons behind the show cause order. Tama po ba?
Hindi naman po, no? I also have my legal remedies I felt, no?
I know.
That's why I
You're
consulted
entitled to
also.
that, Governor.
Yes.
Pero would it not mean that kayo po ay hindi naniniwala sa logic or the reason behind the show cause orders?
That's why
Hindi,
ako po,
sagutin nyo lang po ako.
I believe it.
I believe. But you believe that there's logic behind the issuance of the show cause orders and yet you're questioning it doon sa Supreme Court? Is that what you're trying to tell us?
Gob, what about the issue that was raised by the co-chair Flores na ito ngayon, you're so apologetic, nag-apologize ka, but ang problema lagi is paglabas natin dito sa House, sa hearing, especially doon sa program mo, banat ka ng banat, and well, in fact, sabi nga ni Com Flores, and to quote him, how can we reconcile your actions to what you're saying now? That you're
Well, my apologies too.
in fact, you have filed, by filing a certiorari dun sa Supreme Court, you're not respecting or you do not believe on the rules of the House in which you're part of the previous Congresses. So, yun lang yung mga, on my part, as a chair of this committee, parang, I go with the sentiment of the co-chairman Flores, Kit, na yung you're telling us now, you're apologetic now, but what you're doing is so different outside of the halls of Congress. Go.
I'll consult with my lawyers on these things, no, Mr. Chair. No, but really, I apologize for whatever utterances I've given or I've uttered, and I also apologize to the members of this body, no, on the things, no, na maybe, no, it's not of my, no, because I feel that on our part, meron po kami talagang pagkukulang, na malaking pagkukulang sa inyong lahat, especially on our responsibility to come over here to participate, and of course, yung mga yung expectations of what we should do as our responsibilities to the House hearings. My apologies, Your Honors.
Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Gob. Yes, Chairman Akop.
On my part, prudence would dictate that we wait for the decision of the Supreme Court doon sa kanyang petition. Yun yung akin. Kasi nag-file na siya. And from my questioning a while ago, it was duly received by the Supreme Court. So, mas maigi siguro. At diantayan natin yun, resulta ng kwan, whether the Supreme Court will favor our position or favor the position of the good governor.
Yes, Mr. Chair, because in paragraph 18 of this petition for prohibition, it says that, or it's alleged, the unfortunate reality is that the congressional power of inquiry remains to be used as a tool for mere political retribution. So bakit naman this is an insult to the committee. Governor Mamba, did you file this? Ngayon ko lang naalaman, hindi ko alam na meron ito. Did you file this?
To the information of the Honorable Marcoleta, we have just received an hour ago that document.
I'm asking Mr. Chair whether or not he filed this one. Did you file this?
Yes, Your Honor.
When?
22.
Kaya nga, Mr. Chair,
Hearing is suspended. You're now, she's a holding area. I will have to talk and to vote. Yeah, please. And all those companion and guest of Governor Mamba, you're also excused, except for the members of this committee to be please
Thank
remain.
you. Thank you, Mr. Chair.